Hi there, welcome to Air Yoga class. For this class you definitely need your own silk, or you are in a place that has a silk for you to use. Go ahead and come down on your knees and your shins to the floor and take a hold of your yoga silk. You would like to put your hands inside from the front and then turn your hands to hold the silk. And rest your chest over your thighs. Let your chest be comfortable, your shoulders comfortable. And again, I have here, please be safe when you do a yoga practice on your own. Make sure that you're always looking after your own safety. So focus on your breath. And here you could really focus your inhale between your shoulder blades. So you let your shoulder blades spread out. Fill up your upper back as you inhale and then exhale, releasing and letting those shoulder blades come back towards each other. You can lift your chest slightly off your thighs as you inhale. And then exhale and release yourself down. Very nice and slow start. Inhaling between your shoulder blades, maybe contracting your belly button towards your spine a little bit more. And then exhaling and releasing your chest towards your thighs. Do that one more time. Inhaling between your shoulder blades. Maybe you lift yourself up a little bit and then exhale and release. You're only releasing as far as your shoulders are comfortable. You can start rolling and taking the cat as you exhale. Tucking your tail between your thighs. You can hang a little bit on the silk and then exhale back. So let's take an inhale and exhale as you're rounding. Tail between your feet and then inhale as you're going forward. Exhale, round, do your cat, pull your belly button inside and towards your back, and then inhale as you're releasing your chest back down on your thighs. And again, exhale, tuck your tail between your legs and inhale, release back forward. Let's go on our knees. So lift your weight on your knees and continue doing the same thing. You can let your pubic bone release a little bit towards the floor and then exhale and round all the way up and look at your knots above you in the ceiling. Relax your shoulders and shoulder blades down. Watch that your shoulders are lifting up and inhale from up and exhale back forward. Inhale and exhale as you roll up, look at the ceiling. There you go, open up your chest, let your shoulders relax down. Take a maybe inhale here again and exhale back forward, pulling the belly button and keeping your lower back safe. Take an inhale again, roll up as you exhale, lifting up, relax your shoulders, let your head go back only as much as comfortable, not forcing it. And release back down to the floor. Let's keep your sit bones on your heels and let's sway your upper body side to side. Keep your belly button in so you feel the support for your lower back. You can be fast. You can exhale and inhale or inhale and exhale. Your breath is not important. Just keep the belly button in, your tail rounded on towards your heels. You can go fast, right and left, right and left. And as far as you like. Come back on your knees and continue doing that a few more times, a little bit slower. So you're really going to side, inhale center and exhale to other side, pull that belly button in. And inhale center, exhale side, whichever side you like to go. Keeping your knees comfortable at the same time. Keep breathing. Contracting your obliques, pull the belly button in, inhale and exhale. Nice easy warm-up movements these are. Continue a few more times. To your right and then maybe left. Then coming back to center, round one more time up to take the weight on your knees. Relax your shoulders. You can shake your shoulders up and down a little bit. Do rounding. Let's take the right leg forward I'm taking actually left here as I'm doing mirroring to my students. You can take the right leg forward and make sure that the back knee is comfortable and you're in front of your patella, and let your chest relax over to the front. Make sure that your knee is on the side so you have space for your chest to go forward. And relax and breathe. Let's move the weight on the back knee and flex and straighten your front knee. And again, make sure that your knee is comfortable and not hyperextended, and extend your arms forward. Again, you can come as forward as you like. Relax your shoulders. Make sure that your shoulders and chest is comfortable. Coming back up, inhale, bend your right knee and push your chest forward again, holding the silk. Relax your head if you like. Inhale up on your knee and straighten your arms, and again push your arms forward with a straight knee, having the nice stretch. Inhale up again, push the toes to the floor, and exhale forward, keeping your elbows bent here. Inhale up again, we keep moving, straighten the right knee, and then exhale and push again forward with straight arms. Inhale up again, one more time, exhale forward, relaxing your head between your arms if you're comfortable. Let's change the leg, making sure that your knees are comfortable so you don't have to, you can use a blanket or double up your mat. Take the other leg forward, and this could be now right or left. Take the left leg forward and repeating the same thing. Make sure your knee is nicely comfortably on the side. Relax your chest, your shoulders, elbows are bent. Let your body go forward and keeping that back knee comfortable. That's it. Always just monitor how you're feeling in there. Inhale, coming up, and then flex your foot. Exhale, keeping the sit bones even. So watch that your straight leg sit bone would be higher than the other sit bone. Just watch that you are even in the hips. Keeping your arms straight here as you're going forward, and making sure that you are not hyperextending here your knee. The knee can be slightly bent if it's very tight in the back. And push forward. Inhale up and bend the knee, and exhale with elbows bent, chest and head forward. Inhale up, flex and straighten. Exhale and push arms straight forward. Inhale again, up, bend the knee, and exhale forward with elbows bent. Just try to deepen that. Inhale, come up again, so to say runner stretch, and exhale again forward. Monitoring shoulders and chest the whole time. And let's bring the leg back. On your knees, tuck your toes under, and let's come on the crouch position. And you keep moving and warming up your feet. Moving backwards and forwards, so you can go back and sit and lift your toes up. And then relax the ball of the foot to the floor, and then relax your toes as well. Coming over on your toes again and releasing your knees forward. Watch your neck. When we are moving and working on your toes, you're actually working on your neck. So it's a very nice way of getting to other part of working on the extremes in your body. So you dip your knees forward, make sure your neck is comfortable, keep holding on your silk, and then we can move back and forth. I'm just nodding my head here to show that really on your toes is the flexibility of your neck, and they are both connected. So it's good to keep flexing the toe joints every now and then. So keep moving back and forth, go back, and really lean away and hang on your silk. Lift your toes off, flex your foot, lower the balls of your foot and the toes down, go over your toes and dip your knees to the floor. Again, back, just your toes off, maybe you'll flex again, lower your balls of your foot to the floor and relax your toes. Come back over your toes, dip your knees to the floor, relax your toes in between if you like, and go back again. Lift your toe joints Flex your foot, lower the ball of the foot, and lower the toes down to the floor. Dipping again. And let's stay on your toes and just check if your neck is feeling more flexible. Look up to the ceiling, to your knots. And let's come up to standing and extend your legs forward. And extend your body forward and your knees are straight. Rolling up again as a cat, all the way up. Open your hold of the silk, opening your chest. And then lowering your hands back down and extend forward again with a tabletop. Take a nice inhale, roll up again, up, up. Open your arms and really push the silk back. You could even lean on the silk if you like, but just want to open up the chest. Open up the chest and widen the position of your arms. And then let them come back down to forward. Inhale and exhale to tabletop again. And let's roll up again with one exhale up to standing. One more opening and let's walk underneath your silk. Actually past forward so you can open up your chest a little bit more. And then let the silk come to your sides. Extend your legs straight. You can put your toes open to sides. My mat is going to slide around, so I put my toes on the floor and my heels are on the mat and leaning back with a comfortable position. The silk is really on your upper ribs, on your upper back. Put your hands behind your head. Push the pubic bone forward. Tuck your tail under slightly, so you don't want to relax your tail down. Pull the belly button in and let your chest open and open your elbows to side. Really nice stretch here for your abdominals and your chest. Keep opening your elbows to side. And as you exhale, you bring your elbows to the silk. Inhale, open chest, look at the ceiling. And exhale, bring your elbows to the silk. Abdominal exercise. Inhaling, opening. And exhaling. And bring those ribs towards your belly button. That's it. I'm going to mix up again. Inhale and open. And while you're bringing your elbows to the silk, you're going to lift your toes up. Inhale, relax your toes and go back. And exhale, just lift your toe joints up. Keep your ball of the foot on the floor. As you go back to back bend, relax the toes. Exhale, toe lift. Inhale. And let's relax those arms. And bring the hands against the silk and come to your chair. Really need to relax your lower back here and be supported by the silk on your shoulder blades. Press softly your hands to the silk so that your silk stays in comfortable position underneath your shoulder blades. So soft pressure to the silk. You can do a little shimmy side to side if you want to release your lower back. Let's keep the right knee in front and bring the left foot back. Your left knee can be bent. If you have a low silk, for example, you want to pull the belly button in and keep the pubic bone forward and just extend the knee as much as comfortable. You don't want to extend the knee completely if you feel that it starts to be in the lower back. So we're going to sway to the side, to the right. Straightening both knees, keeping the hips facing forward, keeping the chest facing forward. Bend both knees, come back to center, and then sway to the left, extending the knees straight. Keep the back heel off the floor and keep your chest and pelvis facing forward. You don't want to let it turn. Again, inhale, bend your knees, and exhale, sway to the right, keeping the body facing front. And then bending the knees and swaying to the left again. Keep pulling that belly button in and keeping the chest and pelvis facing forward. Bend the knees again. Go to the right. You can fasten up this way if you like. Inhale and exhale to the left, straightening the knees. And let's stay here and start twisting to the right a little bit more. Keep fighting that the right hip doesn't turn back. Keep the Right hip facing forward, extend the left arm front and the right arm back. You don't want to overstretch that. Just want to keep the hips facing forward and chest facing to the right. Extending those knees and the right toes are up towards the ceiling. Let's come back to center and release the left leg front. Let's take an intermission, go back a little bit. Lengthen those abdominals, just release your arms and do an easy back bend. Interlace your hands in the back, pull the belly button in and relax. Again, watch that neck. You don't have to strain your neck while looking up. You want to be comfortable the whole time. You want to be back bending, but keep the belly button pulling in. And keep breathing. Softly release. Bring your hands behind your head if you need to, anytime these back bends. Let's come back to center and do the other side. Relax. Shimmy, shimmy. Sway the hips side to side again. And let's leave the left knee in front and right leg takes a step back. Again, really want to be comfortable how straight you want this knee to go. So you don't want to feel it in your lower back that you're straightening the leg too much. Keeping the chest and pelvis facing forward. And we can start swaying, going to the left first and extending the knees straight, pulling the belly button in. That's it. Keep the chest and pubic bone facing forward and keeping those hips facing forward. Bend the knees, sway to the right. You can get this nice stretch on your sides by doing this. Keeping the chest facing forward. It's so easy, let that release. Bend the knees and sway to the left. Again, fight. Pull the belly button in and keeping those toes facing forward. So keep your legs parallel so there is no inward and outward rotation. Again, sway to the right. Keeping that right hip facing forward. And then stay here and start twisting. That's it. Twisting easy. Keeping the left hip bone still facing forward, right hand to the front, left arm to the back, and you are stretching those hands away from each other and keeping those shoulder blades pressed down, shoulders away from your ears. Lift those left toes off the floor as well if you like, and then relax. Bring that right leg forward, do some shimmy shimmy. And if you need to adjust your silk again and find the right position that it's sliding in place, then you can do that again and adjust and come back to your chair one more time. Now leave your left leg in place and bend your right knee behind. And just try it as it knees right underneath. You just try to pick the toes up and point your toes. Pick the toes up and activate your hamstring in behind. That's it. Maybe you can hold the ankle. So you want to keep that left leg in front and hold your right ankle with your right hand. Watch that your pubic bone comes forward. But again, you want to keep that belly button perfectly in so it doesn't feel in the lower back. So you want to bring that heel towards your buttocks and maybe hold with two hands. You can put both hands on the foot and let that knee fall towards the floor and take that stretch for your front thigh. And relax, slowly release. Bring the leg back to front. Again, make sure that you're comfortable with your chair pose. Let's take the other leg. Let's take the left leg, knee down, and activate the hamstring. Just lifting the toes off, trying to bring the heel towards your buttocks without any help, just using the hamstring and bending your knee. And then again, you take your left hand back, hold the ankle. You can also hold from your pants. You don't have to hold from your ankle. But if that's comfortable, then do that. Do what's comfortable for you. Take the other hand down as well. Try to bring the heel towards your buttocks. And let the knee fall down towards the floor. That's really important that you're not tucking in or bringing the knee towards the other knee forward. And then slowly relax. Again, if you need to adjust your silk, you can. Let's bring the knee towards the chest. And maybe you want to hold it under your knees. I'm going to check the hole. Pick up both of the knees off the floor. This is tough. This is really testing your shoulder blades and your shoulders pressing down. Relax again. Let's try the other knee first. Really want to make sure that keep sliding on me as well, that silk. Pull that other knee up first and then the other one. Use your core muscles. That's it. Just practice. Bring your knee up and then the other one. This is not an easy one because it's a very heavy. It takes all your weight on that silk. But you want it to activate your belly button. So let's bring the knees back again. One knee at a time, maybe both knees. Stay on your tip of your toes. Again, you are completely on your silk. And then one by one, we want to do the Ustrasana, the camel pose. So if I had my knees on the floor and the silk was very low, you really want to bring the silk as much down as possible on your chest so that you can lift your chest up. So you have lift, and that is helping you to bend your back behind to find the camel pose. So then you hold both ankles and keep lifting your chest towards the ceiling. And then maybe you can point your toes or flex your feet, however is wonderful. You want to pull the belly button in. You don't have to lift your feet off the floor unless you want to. Lower your knees to the floor and let's relax again to child's pose. Letting your chest relax on your thighs. Again, monitor your shoulders, your chest. You want to be comfortable. Tuck your tail a little bit towards your heels that you are rounding your back. Tuck your toes under. Let's come back to the crouch position and back up to tabletop, straightening your legs. And inhale again, and let's roll up to standing, slowly, 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 slowly up to standing, and you can let go of the silk and relax. So we're going to go to our first hang, and which is the hip hang, and you can place your silk very close to you, about your pubic bone, and take whole weight on the silk. Now keep pressing down with your hand so that the silk stays locked on your hip bone, about the pubic bone. And then you walk slowly, slowly back, and you can come right and hang on your hips. And this is the basic hang. You want to relax your legs and hold your elbows. And if it's something new to you, so you can keep your hands on the floor as well. There's no need to take them off unless you're really comfortable. You want to keep breathing, relaxing your neck, and let your whole spine relax. There is no tension at this time on my legs or on my feet. Even toes are relaxed. Bring your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and extend your arms straight in the back. I have Brosso. You can bring your feet together and flex and point your toes, flexing and pointing. And then let your hands come down to the floor. You place your hands right underneath you as you start to press yourself to downward facing dog. Open your legs so that you don't slip out of the silk, and let your chest melt towards the floor. Your fingers are open and you have your arms straight and you relax here as well. Keep your legs open. I'm pointing and flexing my feet again here, even you may not see my feet, but point and flex if that is comfortable. You are relaxed. Arms are straight, pressing the shoulders away from your ears. And keep breathing. You can stay here as long as you like. It's one of my favorite positions. Let's bend our elbows and relax back down to be right under your knots, your attachment points, and then extend your arms forward. Keep your feet together and keep your legs on a horizontal level, and the dog starts to sway its tail. So pulling up your belly button, you can start to sway your feet and your legs side to side very slowly. So you're using the core. Make sure that your upper body is not helping and your arms are not bending. You're just bringing your feet side to side, and the slower the better. So you're using your obliques and your abdominals. And then let that movement relax. Bring your hands back down. And I bend my knees and bring my feet against the silk. I call this the Queen's Seat. I extend my arms and the backs of my hands to the floor. And then you just relax into this. I bring my knees towards each other and cross my legs and let the spine lengthen. And actually the head starts to touch the floor when you're doing this, because you're really letting the spine lengthen. Your knees and feet are together. You can keep the backs of your hands on the floor. You can turn your hands the other way around if you like. You can turn your head side to side. Really rest. You can close your eyes if you don't get dizzy in this position. Keep breathing. Remember again that you can come down anytime earlier if you like. I'm going to come out with the somersault. So I bring my hands to the silk, keeping the thumbs inside and then slowly coming off, making that loop and coming back down to child's pose. Relax your hands to the floor, let go of the silk, do your child's pose, and rest your chest on your thighs. Keep breathing at all times, whatever is comfortable for you. And relax, keep the breath going. And we roll up slowly up. Take a hold of your silk. I'm going to use my arm power to bring myself back to our feet. So pull yourself up on your toes and then standing. You can bring the silk behind you. You can open up the chest one more time and then relax the silk behind you. We're going to come to your pelvic hang. So really you have to press the silk really much down so that you have the bony part on the silk, on your sacrum. And then open the legs when you go back and then bring your feet in front of your silk. Let's interlace our hands again behind and open the chest again and stretch the arms behind. Keep your abdominals relaxed, keep your neck relaxed, opening the chest. Good. Then I want to round my back again here and pull my belly button into the spine. And then I interlace my hands again. So interlace your hands again and extend you and open the spine one more time. Really relax. Put my hands on the floor. I want to have a little bit easy back bend and push away again into that heart melting position, as if we're doing the down dog, but your legs are still up there. Extend your legs straight. You want to rotate the legs in and extend the legs straight to a handstand and push up. I relax my hands now. I put my shirt inside, but you want to keep standing in the air. Keeping both legs straight and flexing your feet is really important. Keep your right leg up there and release your left leg out. And press the left knee straight, so your both legs are straight. And then you let your knee bend, either hold your ankle with one hand or both hands. Keep extending that right leg towards the ceiling. And then you can hold with one hand your ankle and release your right arm off. I'm twisting towards the left, then switch. Hold with your right hand and release the left hand out and twist again towards your right. You can keep holding your leg a little bit more or bring it up again. Repeating handstand, extend your legs both again up towards the ceiling, pull the belly button in, push away from the floor. And now the left leg stays straight. You can start relaxing the weight again forward a little bit. Relax the arms, bend the right knee softly, release it off the silk and extend it back, making sure that the knee is nice and straight. When you flare your arms to the side, both legs are straight. Then bend your right knee and grab it either with one hand, the ankle first, and then add the other hand, or you can hold both hands right away. Release the left hand and hold with the right hand and twist to the right. Then switch. Hold with your left hand, release the right hand and twist to your left. Keep breathing the whole time what is comfortable. You can look forward and backwards. And then relax and return that right leg back to the silk and repeat your handstand one more time. Extend those legs up to the ceiling, pull the belly button in, press your arms straight. Keep pulling that belly button in. And then keep your legs straight and just pull yourself up towards your feet to round your back. Keep your belly buttons in. Keep extending the legs. You can let your knees soften here. So bend both knees and come to the diaper. You can hold your hands on the silk and climb up to seated diaper. So you let your knees open to side. Let's do the right side first. So hold the right silk, both hands on the right silk. Start coming down, bring your knees together, and then the silk is going to release and be behind your right knee. That's it. This is the pigeon. You can release the silk so that you have your right shin in front of both of the silk sides, and then hold your left ankle either with one hand or both hands in the nice back bending pigeon. Take nice inhales and exhales here. And then release and return the left leg back to the basic hang. And we start climbing up back to the diaper again. Bring your knees together. Hands are above your feet and climb up to diaper. Open your knees to the side. And now left side. So hold the left silk, both hands on the left silk, and start coming down. And the silk is going to go to your left knee. You can release the silk so that it's in front of your shin is in front of both silks right away. Come down. Hold with one hand your right ankle or both hands the right ankle. And I like to also flex my foot. So flex your foot if you like to have that, or point your foot. Easy back bending. Pull the belly button in. Just want to hold the ankle as is comfortable. And breathe. And then again, relax. Open both legs to side. And you can hold your knees if you like, and you can grab with your fingers your big toes. You are spreading your legs, straightening your spine, and lengthening your knees as if you were sitting upside down. And then you can hold your X, release your toes, holding the X, bring your hands back to the silk and coming slowly, slowly up. Keep your feet together. You can back bend here with Utva Dhanurasana again, unless you want to come up. You can always come up and out earlier. But if your back is feeling good, you can do the back bending, Utva Dhanurasana, holding both ankles. Again, you got to make sure that that silk is in comfortable place on your sacrum. Pointing and flexing your feet if you like. You can hold it pointed or flexing. Keep breathing at all times and relaxing your neck. And then slowly, slowly, as we prepare to come up, bring your chin to your chest, hands to the silk, start rounding up, bend your knees towards your chest, And then easy, start coming up with belly buttons. Holding that belly button in with a round back. And then coming back up on the tabletop again, lengthening your arms forward. And again, to release your lower back after that back bend, you can take that cat and round up to standing. Inhale up, extend to tabletop. Exhale, inhale, and exhale, and round up again to standing. Let's go inside the silk. So you hold on to one edge of your silk and let it open by shaking it. We're going to go inside with a somersault. So you hold the edge and turn around and bring it over on your back of your neck. And you want to make sure that your fingers are underneath your silk. Your thumbs outward. Fingers are in and bringing it over your neck. Back up underneath the silk. So you feel the edge of the silk. You really want to have it tight. And then you bring your elbows from underneath inside the silk. So I call them chicken wings. And then bend forward. You want to straighten your arms up towards the knots again and keep holding the edge of your silk. Go underneath your knots or right underneath your attachment and hop inside. You have the silk right behind you and extend your legs forward. We're going to do a Dracula hang. Again, you want to move as much forward inside the silk so that the edge is over your shoulders but not under your neck. Lift your feet towards the attachment and make sure that you have silk over your feet. Press the outside of your foot on the edge of the silk and lift your feet towards the ceiling. Keep holding on to your silk. I'm hanging. My Dracula is swaying Dracula, but this might be uncomfortable for you, but just keep yourself as unmovable as possible. Dracula Landing is that you will take the pike on your hips and then straighten your body forward, keeping your feet on the silk. Do that pike one more time. And then you can extend again your body straight. The angle is slightly problematic here, but I hope you see it. You're going to make sure that you have the silk also over your knees for your Dracula to land. So bend your knees. Bring your knees towards your chest and help out with the silk so that your pelvis goes inside the silk. And then you are standing on your knees. This is quite a hard angle for you to see what's going on, but I will show you to it again. So you lean back to your silk and extend your legs forward. And you have done one loop with your silk. You can go right into, if you have no issues with this, you can go right into your relaxation position inside the silk. If you want to see this one more time, I explained the somersault one more time. You go inside, you have chicken wings, go under your knots and hop inside, bringing the pelvis in. Extend your legs straight. Move again back inside your silk so you have the edge of the silk over your shoulders but not under your head. And then lift your legs up towards the knots and do the pike. So make sure that you have silk underneath your knees. Grab the silk and slide your pelvis inside and you're standing on your knees. And then you have your hands in Namaste. That's your Dracula landing from this angle, if you wanted to see that one more time. Bring your elbows inside and just you disappear inside as you lean back and then you kick your legs straight forward. And it's time to take your final relaxation inside the silk. So make yourself comfortable. You can have your hands over your head in Namaste on your third eye, or you cross your hands over your chest like the Egyptian pharaoh inside the pyramid. Let yourself relax, close your eyes and breathe. You can stay here longer than we are staying here, but just check your timing. If you have more time to relax inside your silk, you're always welcome to relax longer. Just breathe and rest. Feel how the silk is supporting your entire body, and feel that you are safe inside your cocoon. Let your breath be comfortable and let the silk do the movement that it does. Let your body soften after your practice. If you have more time, you can stay here, but otherwise, start slowly extending your arms overhead and do some easy side bending inside the silk, just to wake yourself back up and be ready for your day or your evening or the rest of your day. Bend your knees and take your feet out. And slowly lift yourself up to seated position and take a ragdoll for a moment, resting over your thighs, arms in back. You can move your head side to side and then take a seated position so that your spine is straight, and bring your hands to Namaste. Thank yourself for your practice. And I thank you for your practice with me. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye-bye.